Hello, my name is Octavia Sinatra. I am from Pamulang University and my majoring is English Literature. Here I'm working on my coursework in the e-learning discussion forum, namely Basic Grammar, and the title is Future Tense. So, before I go to the topic, what do you think about future tense? Is it something to do with future or something that hasn't happened yet? Yeah, the future tense exactly is a verb tense used for a future activity or a future state of being. Okay, example of a future activity and future state of being. I will jump in the lake. This is an example activity. And I will be happy. This is a future of state of being. So, how to use the time in the future? An action that will be completed before a specific time in the future. Next September, we will have been married for 50 years. Used by or by the time to mean sometime before. I will have finished this report by the time you're home. You are home. So, what is the future tense? The future tense agenda includes any action that is scheduled to occur in the future. Future tense, like any other tense, can be identified by the verb, form, and auxiliaries utilized. Okay, there are several types of future tense with their rules. Okay, the first one is a simple future tense. Simple future tense describing an action that will take place in the future. The simple future tense is implied. It expresses assurance and fact. The following is an example of how to use this tense. Subject plus will or shall plus verb 1 and plus object. And the second, this is a future continuous tense. The future continuous tense is a portrays an action that will most likely occur in the future and last for a predetermined amount of time. The following tense is used: subject plus will be or shall be plus the present participle, the root verb plus ing. For example, I will be sleeping at 6 a.m. tomorrow. And the third, future perfect continuous tense. The future perfect continuous tense is describing an action that will last until a future date. It's used for subject plus will have been plus verb 1 plus the verbs present participle, verb root plus ing. For example, he will have run for an hour on the treadmill the next day. More about the simple future tense. Okay, here's an infographic summarizing of simple future tense. You can see more example of simple future tense. Will plus base form of the verb. I will play after breakfast. And more about the future progressive tense. Here is an infographic summarizing of the future progressive tense. More example of the future progressive tense will be plus present participle. She will be coming around mountain when she comes. More about the future perfect tense. Here is an infographic summarizing the future perfect tense. More example of the future perfect tense. Will have plus past participle. I will have played by breakfast. Here is a form of simple future tense. For the positive sentence is subject plus will or shall plus verb 1. For example, I will go to the Thailand. And for the negative sentence is subject plus will not or won't plus verb 1. For example, I will not go to the Thailand. And for the question sentence is will plus subject plus verb 1. you go to the Thailand? I'm so sorry because I have a nephew who is still very toddler and he's sleeping in my room, so I have to find another place to continue my video. Thank you. So this is the form of the future perfect tense. For the positive tense is subject plus will plus have and plus past participle. For example, he will have done it by this evening. And for the negative sentence is subject plus will plus not plus have and plus past participle. For example, he will not have done it by this evening. And for past tense sentences, will plus subject plus have and plus past participle. For example, will he have done it by this evening? So this is the form for the future progressive or continuous tense. For the positive sentence is subject plus will plus be and plus verb ing. This is a present participle. For example, I will be singing in the concert tomorrow. And for negative sentence is subject plus will plus not plus be and plus verb ing, and that is present participle. For example, I will not be singing in the concert tomorrow. So for the present sentence is will plus s plus be and plus verb ing, that is the present participle. For example, will you be singing in the concert tomorrow? And for the last one, this is the form for the future perfect continuous or future perfect progressive. And the positive sentence is as plus will plus have plus been and verb ing. For example, I will have been eating vegetables for the 3 months. So for the negative sentence is subject plus will plus not plus have and plus been and plus verb ing. For example, I won't have been eating vegetables for 3 months. So for the question sentence is will plus as plus have plus been and plus verb ing. For example, will you have been eating vegetables for 3 months? So, why the future tense is as important or useful as in the older tense in daily communication? Because it is used to connote some action that we or others will follow in the time to come, whether short term or long term, or some event or action that will take place in the time to follow. So I hope that it helps, and all the best for your assignments. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Bye.